Welcome back everybody. Today I will be showing you guys some of the best new comps to play in patch 14.7. So the first one we have here is what we call the Twin Terror or Double Trouble Arcanist Porcelains. So as you guys can see, this is a reroll comp consisting of Lux, Illaoi, and Amumu. You want to get to level 7 and you want to 3-star your Illaoi, Amumu, and Lux. Now if you get the Twin Terror Augment, then you should be going for this build because it's one of the best variants to play right now. Porcelain's got buffed. Lux is a lot better now than before, so is Amumu. So you want to go for this comp when you get the Twin Terror Augment. And once you 3-star your Amumu and Illaoi, you're going to slap their second copies with your Lux. You're going to make Lux your main carry, give her your AP items, right? Like Shojin, she can use Jewel Gauntlet, Morello, stuff like that. You can give Amumu and Illaoi your tank items. And then you're going to finish this board at level 8 with the rest of the porcelains, which are Lissandra and Ashe. Now, if you also have the porcelain emblem, this build can be even better, as you can slap it on Illaoi. Illaoi porcelain can be good. You can go for 6 porcelain if you have 2 emblems. And actually, if you do not get the Twin Terror Augment, you can actually still play this build, but you're not going to be having a second Amumu and Illaoi or Lux. You can still 3-star Amumu, Illaoi, Lux, and you can fill this board in with 4 to 6 Arcanists, maybe even 8 if you get that far. And you can also bring in more Wardens like Set. So this comp is actually a really new best comp right now. Porcelain Arcanist is very strong. Lux 3 can definitely carry you the games. Now let's take a look at the second new comp that is dominating the patch right now. It is 7 Ink Shadows. So Kaisa is pretty good. She was still being used in the last patch, but this variant is 7 Ink Shadows. 7 Ink Shadow was not really being played, and she just got better with this comp. So in this comp, you're just gonna have the 7 Ink Shadows. You're gonna collect them all. Kaisa is your main carry. You want to get to that level 8, and you want to give her them 80 items, right? Like Infinity Edge, Last Whisper, Hand of Justice, Gwinsu's. Spear of Shojin, she can attack really, she can cast a lot if you give her Spear of Shojin or Gwinsu as well, but she likes 80 items. And then you're going to have Jax, Volibear, Aatrox, Udyr, Senna to get the 7 Ink Shadows, but you do need the emblem, which is going to be going on to the Ornn. So Ornn is going to be your tank with your Udyr, and you're going to give tank items to your Ornn. Your Udyr will get rest of the items like Titans, Hodge, BT, anything else you can throw onto him as well. And then Xayah is great for a trick shot. So Xayah should be your premier trick shot in this build. Now, if you don't get 7 Ink Shadows, you can always play the Kaisa Ghost. I believe that one's still pretty good. And then instead of Xayah, let's say you don't hit Xayah, then you can bring in another trick shot. You can bring in Sivir. You could probably mix this in with some Story Weavers as well. There are different ways to play Kaisa, but this is probably the best version right now. 7 Ink Shadow Kaisa is doing really good in the patch. So if you do get the Ink Shadow emblem, this is something you can definitely force. Now let's move on to the next comp. Now these two were, the first two that I talked about were the main new comps. This one right here is similar to the last patch where Senna and Gnar 3 were really strong, but now they're even better. So normally Senna 3 is being played with ghosts, and that's still something you can do, but this one seems to be doing a little bit better right now. Senna with Dryad. So this one you're going to have 4 Dryad, and you're going to 3-star your entire board basically, except for Ornn. If you guys can see, we got a Gnar 3, we got a Jax 3, we got Aatrox 3, we got Rek'Sai, we got Senna, Kindred, Caitlyn 3. So you want to 3-star basically everybody in this build at level 6. This is a level 6 reroll comp. Your damage item should be going on to Senna, and she's going to be getting either the Ink Shadow item, or you're going to give her 80 items like Infinity Edge, Gwinsu, Last Whisper. Basically, Senna is still good. She's exactly the same as last patch. And then Gnar is also the same. So he loves the double Titans, Bloodthirster combo. That's absolutely his favorite. He does a ton of damage with that. If you get Gargantuan Resolve as your augment, this is definitely a comp to play. Gnar is going to be super strong with that. He's going to be your carry with your Senna. And then you can slam on tank items to like Aatrox, Ornn, and maybe Rek'Sai if you have some extra ones. Caitlyn can get your other damage items as well. Now, if you get the Dryad emblem, you can actually slam it onto Aatrox or Caitlyn. You can even push for 6 Dryad. That would be Exodia if you do hit that. So anyways, this Senna comp is really good right now, and this seems to be doing a little bit better than the Ghost one. Now, the last comp I'm going to talk about is this one right here, Mythic Kog'Maw Reroll. This one is not new. It's basically the same as the last patch, but it got better. So this comp was not really doing very good at the end of the patch. So Kog'Maw was maybe getting you, you know, not maybe barely a 4th or 3rd, unless you hit a really good comp. But now this comp is more consistent, so this is something you can force more to guarantee yourself to top 4, possibly a 1st. So Kog'Maw got better with this in this patch, and Kog'Maw is basically the same. You go 3-star on him with Caitlyn 3-star, Cho'Gath 3-star, and Malphite 3-star. You hit a Nico 3-star if you natural this one. But Cho'Gath, Kog'Maw, Malphite, and Caitlyn 3-star is what you're aiming for at level 3 to 5. And you can also hyper roll after Krugs to ensure yourself to get a fast 3-star Cho, Kog'Maw, Caitlyn as well if you'd like to hit them really fast. But you can slow roll at level 5 as well for your 3-star Cog. And Kog'Maw likes AP items with blue buff. So blue buff, Giant Slayer or Nashor's. Nashor's is better. So Nashor's blue buff. Jewel Gauntlet are BIS for Kog'Maw. Caitlyn, you can give her your attack damage items like Infinity Edge, Giant Slayer. She can use Spear of Shojin. And your tank item should go into Cho'Gath. It can go into Nico as well if you 3-star her. You're also going to be putting 5 mythics in this comp, so you're not going to be going for 7 mythic. You're going to go for Nautilus and Lilia. Now, if you do hit Hui, you can also bring Hui in, of course, but Nautilus will give you a front line with Illaoi. You also really want Illaoi here because you get 2 Wardens, and you get 2 Ghostly, and you get 2 Arcanists. So Illaoi is a really good fit for this comp. Lilia is there for the Invoker bonus. So this is the level 3 to 5 reroll comp, and then you're going to fill it in with 5 Mythics and 2 Wardens. So these are some of the best new comps in the new patch right now you guys can use in rank to climb. Hopefully these comps that I showed you will help you in your games. Leave a like. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. Subscribe if you still haven't. That really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys on the next video.